Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Fukushima and AKita. Apparently, Fukushima is so radioactive, and it keeps on spilling out all kinds of radioactivity, water, and the government must be lying because the people of Japan don't really believe what's going on over there, what they're being told, and it's sad. And what happened was, way back in 1973, Sister Agnes was in the chapel. They had these sisters praying like a Carmelites, and the statue, she eventually, even though she was totally and incurably deaf, she was blessed by these different favors, and she could finally hear. She talked to her guardian angel. Her guardian angel talked to her. She could hear it, and they were talking about different things. And eventually, she was given the stigmata in her hand. And on Thursday nights and Fridays, the stigmata was bleeding, and it was almost unbearable pain. So this YouTube talking about AKita, Our Lady of AKita in Japan, and she said she was told to pray very much for popes, bishops, and priests, and eventually it looked like she had a wound in her right hand that was because it started bleeding, and there's quite a bit more to it, and she was eventually cured. At first, what they did was they asked a commission. They said the bishop set up a commission. The commissioners did not come over to the monastery to do any of the testing on the statue. They just made their pronouncement that this was not a real thing. They didn't just check the blood or anything. So the bishop decided, well, what can I do? So he checked with Rome, and Rome said, come up with another study. And this time they said, yes, it is worthy of belief. And the person who approved that from Rome, the study, apparently was later on became Benedict the 16th. So Cardinal Ratzinger at that time apparently approved it. And there is so much that can be gotten from this little article at YouTube. So please check into it because it's very interesting. And is it a miracle? Well, you look and you decide for yourself. Thank you very much for watching Plain Truth.